We are getting today started off with a nice little surprise for Mr. Jared Bitchler. That dude has been asking to buy these wheels. These things are my babies, and as you can see, they've been sitting around for a while. He's been wanting to buy these things for a very long time, and as of recent, being that, of course, summer's coming right around the corner, he's been asking even more. Tomorrow is his birthday, and I'm gonna go ahead and surprise him with my babies. They are the first real wheels I was able to ever afford in my life, if I can remember correctly. It was either that or the red Rays. Either way, they're one of the first set of wheels that I ever bought for myself that were real. What they are Rays Grandma 57 FXX, one of my favorite wheels ever. I ran them on this car right here for quite a few years. They were black, and then they went all red, and then they went red and blue, and then they went back to all black when we put them on the wide body orange Evo 10. Tomorrow is, like I said, Jared's birthday, so before he comes in to work, I am going to go ahead and mount up his summer tires on these wheels and surprise him with a new set of wheels for his Evo. Hopefully well, it's not even a hope. I know he loves these wheels because he asks me all the time if he can buy them. But I've been saying no because I knew his birthday was coming up and I just wanted to give them to him. These things are gonna look so damn good on that car. I am excited. I'm sad, but I'm also happy because they'll go to good use. Just hopefully not against the curb. Hee. So it's a 255 going on a 10.5 wide, which I've done many times in my life, but for some reason, for the life of me, I cannot get these things to bead. So part of Jared's gift is gonna have to be helping me get these things to seat with the little bead blaster thing.
Xanthelasma palpebrarium.
What's that?
What you got?
Oh, we gotta blast these things on.
I just hold it here.
Just hold it there.
Just wait for you to blast it, and then I don't gotta like fucking move my hands away.
No, you're fine. This dude has no idea. He's just trying to figure out what this yellow shit is under my eyes. He has no idea what we're even doing right now. There we fucking go. Keep it going. Let's go.
You bitch.
What?
Are these my tires?
No, they're for the Type R.
Oh.
Why?
I thought they were mine.
Just stealing your tires?
You fucker.
They probably would look pretty sick on your car though, huh?
No, why do you think I've been trying to get them from me? Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see how good these look.
That looks sick.
They probably look better on your car. Here you go, bitch.
Fuck you.
Go put them on.
Shut the hell up.
Why? They're your tires, bro.
These are my tires. I was like, dude, I swear I have Dunlops.
Yeah, you do.
Damn, dude. Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite wheels, bro.
If you curb them, then you have to buy them.
I'm not curbing anything.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, man. These are fucking sick. Like, no joke, these are my favorite wheels you've ever had, I think.
Check his drawers. He might have a Woody.
No, I definitely have. That's why I'm bending over. I don't want to show my wood. Damn.
Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 16 of building the world's first all-wheel drive Honda Civic Type R. And when I say all-wheel drive, I'm excluding that yellow one that had like electric drive rear hubs. I don't consider that a true all-wheel drive, even though it kind of is. So today we are going to finish up the front mount. I did read a lot of you guys' comments on the last, or I think it was 2 videos ago, saying that it's not really that necessary, but we're like 99% done. So we might as well go ahead and finish it up just for fun. If we look down here, there is 2 threaded holes on the bottom of the subframe there, 2 there. So we're gonna build a bar that goes from end to end, and then we're gonna build some tabs that come up off that bar, that bolt right here, and the front mount will be finished. I am going to start off with building the mounting tabs for the, what should we call that brace? We're gonna call that a brace. Just a brace. So I'm gonna build these guys first, something like that. Okay, I'll do the trick. So we started out with this and ended up with these. Let's go ahead and bolt these guys on subframe, and then we can build that cross brace. Hopefully I have enough tubing here to do that. My cheap ass got the better part of me and I merged 2 pipes together. Now we can trim it down slightly and get this pipe welded to our base plates. She might be a little bit overkill, but I'd rather have it overkill than breaking on us. Nice and beefy. So now that we have all of the motor mounts situated, I'm gonna run through and get these guys powder coated. They're all just bare, mild steel right now, and they're definitely gonna rust the first time any water gets on them. So let's hit them with a quick sandblast, get them nice and rough. And these guys are gonna go splatter black from prismatic powders, essentially wrinkle black. I don't see a sense in firing up the big boy today, the big oven, to powder coat just the motor mounts. So we will use the old school one. There'll be 2 batches, but not a big deal. We can do other stuff as we powder coat. The nice thing about this wrinkle is it's gonna hide all of the imperfections in our welding and our cuts and all that stuff. There is some beauty in the imperfection, but some of it's gotta be hidden. Everything is finished up. There's all the homemade motor mounts and then the billet mounts to go along with our homemade brackets. I was debating powder coating these things too, but I think honestly just leaving them billet, for example, this guy goes with that. I think that's a pretty good combo. Just the bare aluminum with the splatter black. If you guys want to pick up this powder, I will go ahead and link it down in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get all of the motor mounts back on the car. I think there are a few pieces of hardware I'm gonna have to order up. Not a big deal. I just want everything nice. Got the mounts back on, went ahead and ordered new JIS hardware for the stuff we do not have JIS hardware for, but that is how the mounts look. And they look very, very nice. I'm sure you guys have seen this thing in the background for the last day or so. Our driveline is all finished up. Now let's see if it fits. Viscous is back in, looking beautiful as always. Pull this tape off and set the driveline up in here. So this guy here is the front. Now this is just a mock-up, just to make sure everything works as it should. I do still want to rebuild the viscous. Of course, the motor's gonna be gone through, the trans has to be gone through because I think there's a shattered gear or broken shaft inside the trans. So we're still in the mock-up stage, but we're getting there. Okay, she's bolted up right there. So the front is in, and she is a 100% perfect fit. Bolted right to the T-case up there, bolted to the viscous. Now the rear might be a little bit different story because the front, if you guys can remember, this is like a little CV joint right here, so there's tons of play in it. We can kind of put it wherever. The rear is a dead, solid, no movement, no adjustability type of driveline. The rear is a little bit different of a story. Let's get the diff in and the subframe in and see if the rear is gonna line up. Okay, please fit. We already had troubles with the CVs. I don't need troubles with the driveline. I hope I'm scaring you guys because that was my goal. Wow, so funny. With the Speed Factory kit that we have, shout out to Speed Factory for the amazing products. You have to run these adapters. Nice billet adapters. With these guys on, she should be a direct bolt on. Okay, look at that. It's amazing what happens when you actually measure stuff right. Direct fit. I'm gonna get it bolted up and we can see how cool it looks. Actually, I measured so good I don't even have to bolt it up. She just chills. This right here is a beautiful sight. So making sure the drive line was gonna fit was my main chore of the day because of course if it didn't, that'd be a massive holdup. Now I'm gonna go pull everything back apart for the 80,000th time and make the motor handle some sauce. Before this motor goes in the car for one of the last times, if not the very last time, there is a couple small things I want to do so we can rev to the moon. Hello. All right, Remy, get the fuck out of here. I got to work on my K24.
All right, bye.
You just came to distract my build? Yeah. Oh. All right, good night. So I do have plans of doing a full build in the future, but for now, of course, we just gotta make sure everything works with the car before we go down that rabbit hole. Let's go ahead and open up the box of parts that are going into this motor and see what we got. It's a little kit I found online. We have the modified oil pump, the baffle, a new timing chain tensioner, and then I went ahead and bought the 50-degree RBC cam gear. If I'm being straight with you guys, I'm still so new to Hondas. I just asked Josh, Mr. Bader, what I need to buy to rev to like 9K or whatever, and this is the list he gave me. All the oiling components are pulled off, timing chains off. We still need to swap the cam gear, but let's go ahead and start slapping on some new parts. Actually, before I put these on, I'm gonna clean up the gasket surface, make it nice and perfect so we ain't got no leaks. Now we can go ahead and slap this thing back together. New baffle going on, new pump going on, new chains going on, new tensioner going on. The 50-degree cam gear's on, new HPT pump is on with the baffle. Let's just get that guy torqued down real quick, get her timed up, and we can get this thing button back up. The timing is all finished up. There's two kind of oddball things that you have to do. First being a plug. So if you can see right there, there is a bolt right there. That is a plug in place of, I can't quite find it. It's some little plunger deal that goes along with this K24 pump. When you go to the 20 pump, you need to plug that hole. And then secondly, I'm told to pull two teeth off of the trigger wheel. So these two that are right side by side, those guys both apparently need to be shaved off before this guy goes back on the crank. Last piece to install and button up this beautiful engine is this very beautiful valve cover from my guys at K-Tuned. It's already got the bungs in it for our catch can that we need to run. Wrinkle black to match all of the motor mounts that we just powdered wrinkle black. Man, oh man, that thing is freaking beautiful. Big shout out and thank you to K-Tuned for sending this out and for sending over a bunch of other stuff that we will eventually install on this build. So going from the factory RBB 25-degree intake cam gear to the new RBC 50-degree, that's gonna allow for a little bit of extra sauce in the mid-range. And then going from the K24A2 oil pump to the K20 modified oil pump, it's gonna allow us to rev to like 8400 RPM instead of in the mid 700s, like 7500 would be the limit on the factory pump. I will have both of those parts linked down below. And of course, you already know, I will go ahead and link this beautiful K-Tuned valve cover down in the description box below as well. Now I do plan on doing a full motor build for this car. One of these days, it's probably gonna happen far in the future, but of course this car is gonna be boosted. And with only a couple $100 in mods, we can rev way higher and make more power. So might as well do those parts on the K24. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Peace out, my friends, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.